For some species, a nest is simply a shallow depression made in sand. For others, it is the knothole left by a broken branch, a burrow dug into the ground, a chamber drilled into a tree, an enormous rotting pile of vegetation and earth, a shelf made of dried saliva, or a mud dome with an entrance tunnel. Here's the top 10 incredible nests in the animal kingdom. Number 10. Weaver bird nest. The nests of weaver birds are remarkable constructions. Individual nests often have cylindrical shapes, downward facing, tiny entrances, and are located over or close to bodies of water. Making sure the entryway is tiny and facing downhill deters thieves and potential predators. They are renowned for their roofed nests, which in the case of some African species, take the appearance of intricate, hanging woven chambers. Numerous weaver species are very sociable. Number 9. Ruby-throated hummingbird. Ruby-throated hummingbirds fly quite swiftly. The wings of the birds have the capacity to beat more than 50 times per second. The bird's name comes from the fact that you can hear the humming sound made by its beating wings. A hummingbird nest can resemble a little knot of wood because to the green lichen, moss, and spider silk that have been compacted on it. In order to protect hummingbird eggs and chicks, its shape and coloration act as camouflage. Number 8. Edible nest swiftlet. Using their solidified saliva, Indian swiftlets, edible nest swiftlets, and other swiftlets build bird nests that are harvested for human consumption and are known as edible birds' nests. The majority of these birds' lives are spent in the air. Flying insects that are collected on the wing make up its food. They also libate while flying. Together with other swiftlet and swallow species, they frequently forage in sizable flocks. Number 7. Gyrfalcon. The ghostly gyrfalcon, the biggest falcon in the world, hunts ptarmigans in the air or plunges from the sky at incredible speeds to strike prey to the ground in the high Arctic. Gyrfalcons build their nests on cliffs or in the cavities of other coniferous bird species, including golden eagles and common ravens. They may build their nests straight on cliff ledges, frequently covered by overhangs that face the wind. Number 6. Little grebe. The small grebe, sometimes known as the dabchick, is a species of water bird in the grebe family. Since their legs are quite far back and they have trouble walking, grebes build their nests right next to the water. The nests are vegetal structures that float and are tethered. When startled, it readily dives, emerging some distance away unnoticed. They hunt their prey underwater since they are skilled divers and swimmers. They rarely come ashore because they are awkward on land. Number 5. Common tailorbird. In tropical Asia, the common tailorbird is a songbird. Popular for its nest made of leaves stitched. Tailorbirds are so named because of the way their nest is built. To create a cradle in which the actual nest is constructed, the edges of a big leaf are perforated and stitched together with plant fiber or spider silk. To create nests with holes at the top, tailorbirds weave leaves together using grass and other thread-like materials. It's generally found in open fields, scrub, woodland margins and gardens. Number 4. African jacana. The Jacanidae family of waders includes the African jacana. Its preferred habitat is shallow lakes, where it can walk on floating vegetation thanks to its long toes and claws. The male constructs a floating nest that is partially submerged, where the female lays 4 different dark brown to black camouflaged eggs. The delicate legs and oddly long toes of jacanas give them the ability to walk on water, earning them the nickname Jesus birds. They don't actually walk on water, they actually move on vegetation that is floating in the air. Number 3. Woodpecker. The woodpecker bird species are well recognized for making holes in tree bark to consume insects. They build their nests in fields or open woodlands with minimal vegetation on the ground on dead trees or dead parts of living trees, such as pine, maple, birch, cottonwood, and oak trees. Most woodpeckers reside in forests and spend the most of their time in trees. The Philippine Islands are home to the woodpecker. Subtropical or tropical moist lowland forest and subtropical or tropical moist montane forest are its native habitats. Number 2. Great hornbill. The great hornbill is a huge bird with a very long bill that is covered in the casque, a sizable, vividly colored horny growth. With a white neck, wing covers, and flying feathers, the body is predominantly black. These birds build their nests in big softwood trees that already have cavities. Hornbill pairs look for a suitable cavity during the breeding season. After sealing herself inside the space with her own excrement and mud and laying her eggs, the female only leaves a slit for the male to return with food for the family. And number 1. Purple swamphen. A major rail is the purple swamphen. Above, it is primarily dusky black with a wide dark blue collar, and below, it is dark blue to purple. It is also known as the sultana bird. A platform of trampled reeds serves as the nest, and occasionally the nearby foliage serves as a refuge. 2 broods are frequently reared in a single year. This chicken-sized bird is easily recognized in its natural habitat thanks to its huge feet, vivid plumage, red bill, and frontal shield. If you've ever come across a bird's nest, you know that they are incredibly ornate structures that were built with the utmost care and attention to comfort. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.